solar financing has changed dramatically in the last decade. A decade ago, it was considered to be exotic and quite risky because the financing counterparties did not understand what a solar project was, and they were taking a lot of technology risk. So it was almost like they were financing a new generation of a computer or something, not knowing if it was better than the current computer. Now that there's been a lot of loans and a lot of investments made into solar power plants, it's much easier. The cost has come down so much that there's really no difference between doing solar and other traditional forms of generation. Obviously, the downside is when the sun goes down, there's no more power. If the technology for storage would get advanced enough so that you'd have a very cheap form of storage to go with solar, you really don't need many other forms of electricity generation. So some of the more forward-looking states that honestly have a lot of sun and a lot of land, and California would be a good example, want to move to more renewable energy sources, less reliance on nuclear, less reliance on fossil fuels. So they mandated a certain amount of solar or other renewables, wind, hydro, had to be built. However, there are many states where they don't have mandates like that, and the example would be Texas, where a lot of solar is being built. And why? Because it makes economic sense. This is not just some environmental reason, it's cost analysis and return analysis says solar is good. I think there's so much focus on political noise and the headline that happened this week, and not enough concentration on the cost curve and the utilization of solar, and not enough recognition of the financial engineering that's happened in the past that makes building large-scale solar projects much more effective and efficient than it has been in the past. And the companies today are stronger, more global, and the technology is even better, and the cost is lower. So it's a very good environment to have more solar being built and for everybody to prosper from that. And it really comes down to, do you want down the street from you another gas fire or coal or nuclear plant to be built? Or do you want a very quiet field of solar panels generating electricity? I know I would like the solar panels over the coal fire plant, and I think most people would make the same choice.